Hey guys, um, here's a little update with Yuma. About to do. No, I haven't done a video like in 3 weeks. Well, I technically did, but I was in a rush and I didn't really like it, so I ended up not you know not posting it. It was just kind of raining and it was kind of like I was in a hurry, and I had to work other dogs. Um, so so I kind of decided not to post it just because it wasn't light out, so it was even worse than this. Like I think there's no sun out right now, but at least you can see. Um, yeah, so let me show you a little update on her and go from there. Come on, see how she's doing. Come on, good girl. There we go. We're getting ready for for UPF. If you guys are familiar with it, you guys should definitely come check it out. Definitely a good show. I always have fun. Always feel very welcome. Um, a lot of people, you guys can actually do buy-ins if you guys are interested, and you guys don't have to qualify because I know there's, like, for example, I'm down here in Florida, um, and there's not a lot of pullers out here. Uh, so even though I can host, come on, mama, come on, girl. Even though I can host shows, come on, girl, she's all everywhere. Even though I can host shows, um, it just doesn't make sense for me to host a weight pool and just be me. Come on. Yeah, yeah. So I'd rather pay the buy-in. I think it's $10, um, $10 per pool basically. So it's $50 buy-in plus the entry fee. Whoa, good girl. And I think uh, I added about another 4 foot of chain or more, maybe. What I mean, it looks here, looks a little bit more, to be honest with you. Looks probably closer um to maybe 6 or 8 in the window weight. Oh, she's definitely getting the groove of it, except right now she's kind of acting like she doesn't do this at all. Which is fine. Ready? Come on. Yeah, I just been kind of busy um working the other dogs. This guys, you kind of got to do this. If it takes me 20 minutes to work one, it takes me 20 minutes 4 times. Yeah, and then by the time I always got a short window, especially with the weather. It's pretty rough right now. Bunch of lightning. I got to get it when I can. I got to just kind of go through it pretty quickly, and I kind of feel bad and don't want to rush through stuff. I mean, I kind of am right now. Whoa, just because I got a little late start on it. I was doing some yard work. You're a good girl, baby. Yeah. So, anyways, she's been doing pretty good. I mean, she has her little hiccups here and there. Um, for the most part, I mean, she's getting some girth on her. So she's looking really good. Uh, for sure. We'll see. I'm gonna try to take her to UPF and just like I said, I don't have no expectations for her, but it does give me uh, an idea of where she'll be at when she competes against other dogs. Good girl, baby. There we go. Good girl. Yeah, I think she kind of feels weird on my little fire pit. Down here we get a lot of dead pines, so it tends to pile up all of a sudden when the wind comes. Oh, good girl, baby. Girl. I hope these videos are helping you guys. I mean, just even though just the view of it, it's not a grand thing. People sometimes make it to be. Um, just knowing how to handle and when to put more stress on the dog. Yeah, she's definitely getting comfortable. I tell you that. See that little tail? It's a little straighter. She's working a little bit more. Oh, good baby. One thing to always pay attention. Oh, there you go. 2 hot dogs fell. There you go, baby. Right here. Right here. Look. Right here, girl. Right here, baby. Look. Look. One thing to tell, a telltale sign when a dog is very stressed when they're pulling. You for you guys to kind of understand. I know some people push your dogs a little bit more, and sometimes they're not aware, because they're doing so good. But that's just a dog trying to please you. Sometimes if you like the back of the, some dogs are different. Some dogs obviously they'll flare up in the back, but some will flare up right at the base of the tail, um, and you'll see the hairs flare up, and that's a telltale sign of that the dogs are stressing and at their limits. Um, not her though; she's just pretending. As you can see, she's getting very comfortable with this. She just makes it like a walk in the park, literally. I know I see questions sometimes. Now that we're kind of on the topic, I see questions sometimes like, "Hey, should I pull my dog in heat? Should I, um, give her a break or whatever?" Um, I normally don't. I actually like it when dogs are in heat. This is one of the tests that I do, um, that I say like a controlled environment kind of test, where even if right now she's not spotting, she looks swollen right now, like she looks extremely swollen. But when they're in heat, I like to, you know, I know some people probably is like a taboo kind of thing because I know sometimes you hear it at shows like, "Oh, I think somebody's in heat." Oh, baby, hold on, let me adjust your harness, baby. And I like to work a dog when a dog is actually in heat. Um, yeah, it gives me that control scenario where if a dog will stop and sniff on the floor, because that's one thing that's an instinct that dogs don't. It's hard to control when a dog's in heat. Um, so I like to drag my dogs and what you call it, yeah, make sure we still keep a normal routine going. Whoa, yeah, and if you guys are interested in obviously doing the buy-ins for UPF, I like I said, I've been doing the buy-ins since I've been competing there. I don't do UPF shows. It's just everything's too far for me to do. When I could just go in there and buy in for $50, it saves me on the on the cost of gas and stuff like that, and obviously time off on oh off of work, that I could have to do other things. Come on, girl. Good girl. Good baby. Yeah, but it's her. I mean, I don't know where I left off last time and what kind of information I was going, but yeah, hope you guys are liking these videos. Just the overall experience of, frankly, how easy it is. I mean, it just comes down to the handler. I mean, there's can't say it's not that easy, but it is more like you just gotta learn to understand your dog and even the movements. It's very important. Stress, you know, and of course when they're kind of giving you a a, a rough time, and then that's just them. You ready? Come on, baby. Let's go. See? Let's go. Good girl, baby. Here we go. Yeah. Uh, no, but overall, I think she's doing very good. She's she's definitely has a, I don't know if she'll compete at the highest level. I mean, I could take her. It's not a problem. I mean, she can still compete at those higher organizations. But what I mean by that is I don't know how competitive she'll be or placing in those classes. Whoa. I don't have time to take her to a show and test her out. And she only has like 3 weeks, and it's mostly been just repetitions. It hasn't been nothing stressful. Oh man, I don't know if you guys heard that. I gotta call it. It's lightning. See, 1 second it's okay. The next second it's is lightning and thunder. Yeah. Now being in Florida at this time, it gets kind of hard. So I'm gonna try to keep making videos for you guys. Um, hopefully I can. Uh, pump a little couple other ones. Cause I mean, I really like doing this. Whoa, girl. Oh, I'm gonna try to do one more. It all depends on that storm coming in. Good girl. Next, I'll probably show you guys her on the mill. There has been some days I put her on the mill just because of the weather. Like I said, it's hard to get out. And if I do, it's just one of those things where it's like I kind of gotta make it a little bit quicker. You ready, baby? Come on, come on, let's go. Come on, girl. Good girl, baby. Good girl. There, that's my girl. Oh, I hope to start bringing her here on the track here in the next week or so. I'm gonna see how she does. I mean, I don't think she's ready, but repetitions don't hurt for sure. Whoa, girl, that's a good baby. No? Come on, baby. She's starting to get tired of me. Come on. This is a good thing. Tired dog is a good dog. Good girl. As you guys see here, I mean, you always see me kind of with tension on on the on the lead, but it's more for her. I mean, she's still kind of like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but she keeps bumping onto my leg, so I'll pull her this way, or you know what I'm saying, or she pulls in a little bit further that way. I try to make sure she's going straight like she is right now. Oh, good girl. Oh, yeah, she's tired. You tired, ain't you? Good baby. Yeah, I'll probably bring Cash out. I'm gonna try to see if I get some video of the other dogs. Kind of come on, come here, girl. Kind of doing a little bit a rep or two. Um, kind of guys show you guys. I still got the other dog too that I'm kind of training as well. It's another new dog. Oh, maybe there you go. That I'm training as well. That that this is gonna be his first time going up to I mean, she's looking good. Look at her. Ain't you looking good, girl? Hold on, baby. Look at me. Oh man, it's starting to rain. Good girl. Look at you. Wish I would have taken pictures of her. I mean, we've been at this for a solid, I don't know, um, solid month for sure. And man, she's looking thick. Yeah, let me see if I can find videos that compare how she looked before and now. All right. Here's Cash. Come on, buddy. Good boy. This dog is the biggest faker there is. This is Cash. This is a dog that is off one of my dogs, Cowboy, and off of Unleashed dog that big old Bullies has a female. Um, and they wanted to do a breed with Cowboy, and I got a pup back and came up with this. This is the reason I say he's a fake. The fakest dog is because he will literally chew up a crate. As soon as you open the door, he doesn't do nothing to you. And this has happened before. And he does that shit all the damn time. Well, not all the time, but he does do it occasionally. But now with us, but he is my favorite right now. He's been giving me so much effort, and he's giving me a lot of effort. And he ended up placing at GCR. Well, so I'm very happy with how he's performing. He's doing very well. Yeah, you see, he's nice and slow. Yeah, he definitely takes his time. You could tell the difference between a dog who has experience and a dog like Yuma. It's one of the reasons why I want to show you guys when there's a more advanced dog and how he paces himself. And he knows, like, oh, to save his energy for the the whole workout. Now this is, I almost gave, you see, this is why you see me sometimes, like when I miss and hit Yuma the first time, because these dogs, if I if I uh if I don't give it to them like that, uh they will try to take my finger with her. I mean, obviously, just trying to take the thing, they won't take my fingers, but they will nip my fingers. When I started working them back out again, I got used to working out Yuma because I was only working her out, and that was a mistake. I think it was him. He ended up biting. You see, he ended up biting, like biting my finger because of that same thing. Come on, Bubba, let's go. Well, as you can see, even though there's a dog, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't he doesn't stop what he's doing. Oh. As y'all saw, I just gave him a little pop to the collar, which is very minor, and that got his attention. A lot of those times, like, it's very simple, trying to redirect their attention. So it's definitely, coming back into working out. I think this is the second week coming back to it. Whoa, second or the beginning of the second, third week. I don't know. But I start real slow. I tend to work them for about I tend to work them for about 3 days a week at first, just to get them back into the flow, because they do I do give them a lot of rest time. Um, it depends. Sometimes they'll be in the kennel, or sometimes they'll just be inside the dog room, and they'll just be there. The majority of the times they kind of want to go inside because it's kind of hot, so they're just inside most of the time, especially during this hot summertime. But once it starts to get fresh, they literally I'll leave them sometimes even then themselves, like before I go to work, they'll just jump into their dog houses and their kennel, and they don't want to come out of it. So that's when I tend to kind of leave them outside, um, especially the days I work from home. That way I can keep an eye on them. This breed can be hard headed at times, and I mean that's just everybody kind of has to acknowledge what they're what the what dogs what traits they come with, and we kind of um, mold ourselves and ready ourselves for anything like that the breed is kind of comes with. Try to redirect. Come on. A lot of these dogs, at least my dogs, do come with a lot of dog aggression. They do tolerate each other. I could be, you know, with them, and they tolerate each other. They play around, but you can see that dominant behavior kind of want to come out sometimes. And luckily they're very obedient. Whoa. So they tend to kind of let stuff go pretty easy as long as I'm around. But they're dogs that can't normally be left alone together. Um, which my females, believe it or not, are the ones that are actually the feistiest. The males tend to be more laid back, and it does take something to set them off. They don't normally try to go after anything. It's more like when they just kind of come towards them. That's when they kind of get a little offensive, right? But this guy, I don't even think he has a has a dog aggression in him. If anything, I've seen him get bullied all his life, and it's like he doesn't learn. You know, he's a good dog for the most part. He's turned out to be one of my best dogs uh, that I've trained to this date. I haven't trained much dogs, but either way, it's it is he is becoming one of those very good dogs. I mean, as you guys see, he's very slow and methodical with his steps. Um, he's very calm. He's been like this since a puppy. He doesn't show stress. Um, he's very he gets it for sure. Um, oh, he gets it for sure. Good, Bubba. Um, there's a lot of dogs don't understand it. They don't under sometimes like they'll just kind of go with the flow. They'll just go with the flow and they right here, Bubba, right here. Look, you gotta be less aggressive with your bites. They'll just go with the flow and they kind of rush from point A to point B, and that's not what you're looking for. You want to teach a dog to slow down, and every dog is kind of like that. You know, they tend to understand like, oh, I'm just gonna do this, I get a treat. I do this and get a treat. But he literally understands. I don't got nothing for you. Maybe he wants a damn treat. I don't got no more treats for you. And he literally understands even like his like sure he's gonna get a treat after this, but he also understands like, hey, I gotta work my body in a certain type of way to make sure I withstand this exercise just like any human being. Like you're not just gonna, try to shove the weight and then you hurt yourself or you overexert and then you kind of like mid rep, mid set, you're kind of already gassed out because you just like try to, push the weight as fast as you could and try to do as many reps as you could as fast as you could. And that's just kind of set you back. I think something bit him. Probably ants. Come on, buddy. Whoa. Yeah. Uh, Such a good boy. Come on, let's go. And he's about like 70 something pounds. He's probably in the high 70s right now. Um, Mid to high 70s. And that's probably where he's always going to be at. He's more like naturally he's around that weight. If I do, condition him to come down, he'll be in the lower 70s or right at 70 for that UPF. I believe that weight class starts at 70. Whoa. So, which I doubt. I think he'll be in the 70 something. Yeah, that's where it is. Come over here, Bubba. They're saying I can see them. Oh. You almost gave it to you. Almost gave it to you. Yeah. I mean, I should have taught them how to take stuff out of my hand, like, like a normal person, but ain't nothing normal here. What you got back here? Ready? Let's go do another set. Yeah. Now this dog. I do that because it piles up, like my sand starts to pile up on the chain when we go back. But yeah, that's my big baby. There's one dog I'm taking is this guy. This is a dog I'm 100% coming. The light heavyweight division. So what you guys are probably gonna see is gonna be the, the the more softer handler in me with Yuma. Whoa, and you're gonna see the more competitor side of me with this guy and Luna. Um, we try to make sure to be a team that it's if we're in your class, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be an easy win. So that's the way I like to prepare myself. Whether we win or lose, I don't plan on ever making it easy for anybody. Right, Bubba? Spend all that time training for you just to not make it worth it. And at the end of the day, like if I believe that they didn't have it, like at the end of the day, no matter how hard I wanted a dog to compete at a high level, if the dog just doesn't have it, the dog doesn't have it. It's not gonna, no matter how hard I push it during training, um, it's never gonna, um, be able to compete because they just don't have the will for it. That's why it's always a good thing to be more of a firm hand, but not hard handling. Because at the end of the day, the dog's only going to do what the dog's going to do once that leash comes off. I'm not too. I like to be fair. You know, especially staying within the dog's means oh of working. Yeah, it's definitely not. I ain't trying to make the dogs move just a little bit. Like I'm trying to make sure we move. We're actually working. You know. Oh God, boy, look at these ants, brother. Keep missing. Jesus. But yeah, this is him. Yeah, he's such a big baby. But who knows? Maybe he'll grow up and I mean, I hope he stays like this. To be honest with you, as long as I don't introduce bad habits to him more than he already does, he should be a good dog for a very long time. You know, Cowboy's just an old man. His dad and he used to come with me home and come inside and everything. And I think this is what who's kind of taking his place, to be honest with you, because Cowboy just likes to be in his crate. Even when I have him out, he just likes to be in his crate. When I'm working, he's either at my feet or he goes right into his crate, no matter the door's open or not. And he just likes being outside now. He doesn't want to go inside. He doesn't. Just an old grumpy man that just wants to be, petted when he wants and walks around, when he's loose. Uh, you know, but this guy, he's grown on me. Even though at first I wasn't really too fond of him because I don't know, just got on my nerves. But he's turned out to be such a great dog. All right, Bubba, come on, Bubba. You can see like he's starting to, he's looking real good. He's just cruising. Yeah, and like you could tell I mean, I probably did have been messing with the lead, but for the most part, like it's been with slack and everything in it. I guess his chains are always straight. Oh, so he gets it. Gotta give him some slack. Make sure he's. I think this was his third one, to be honest with you. I lose count sometimes. Ready, Bubba? Oh, yeah. Towards the fourth rep, he tends to get tired. This is normal. I mean, we're barely getting back into working the dog. It's probably like his seventh time or something dragging, and it's just been like this. Like you can see, like his chain really goes in here. Um, so it's really putting some resistance on him. Once I start adding those window weights, it's really gonna put some. He's gonna have to kick it up a notch for sure. But like I said, he's not a dog that quits easy. He literally tries. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Bubba, come on, Bubba. Oh, every once in a while, I try to, even though we stop around the same general area, I try to, because my dogs do get comfortable. Like for example, like they know where they're gonna stop, right? But sometimes you'll hear me kind of kind of either stop less or move or stop over there because I want them to stop when I tell them to stop. And that's just more of me, of them always paying attention to me and kind of understanding like, hey, we're gonna stop here, or no, we're gonna go a little further. I need you to give me a little bit more effort. And like I said, dogs understand and they'll trust you. You know, it really does come down to the dog kind of believing in its handler. You know, for sure. But it's getting kind of dark, so I got one more rep. Um, if you guys obviously want to keep seeing more, man, just shoot me some questions. The next probably probably video I make, it's probably going to be about a couple what organizations are out there. You know, if anybody that some of my friends are watching this, and you guys kind of want to throw your names out there and kind of you know are willing to kind of be one of those mentors for people, because I know some of you guys got clubs out there, and I will mention you guys in some of the other in my next video, because I'd like to um, show people like what clubs are out there and what organizations there is to compete. Because somebody commented like, "Hey man, I've been trying to get it on for for a couple years now, blah blah blah." And then the crazy part is like they're literally where there's a lot of pullers, so it's just crazy because they just don't have that information. That they know what to look for, where to look. It's kind of that stuff, but I like to start to give people shout outs on here and kind of um well, um you know kind of show those guys out there that want to get into weight pool where they can find that help that they're seeking. um whether it is a couple hours, maybe just some could possibly even be within the same city, you just never know. But yeah, for sure. I mean, if you guys like these videos, again, always comment and subscribe. um yeah, I hope you guys are liking this stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut the video. It's kind of getting too dark here. All right.